Oscar, mate, you must be looking forward to this weekend after you had Nick Nat and you had Max Gorn. You've had some pretty tough assignments of late.
Yeah, finals footy. It's favourite time of the year. You do all that work to get here. Obviously, a disappointing result last week, but the beauty of exciting finish against West Coast, we got that second chance, and we're just hungry to get out there on Saturday night and just crack in.
What have you learnt personally from the last 2 weeks, Oscar? Like Josh said, Nick Nat and Max, the two best ruckmen in the comp. What have you taken from those couple of weeks that you might be able to apply this weekend?
Yeah, it's incredible learning experience. Playing against Max in such a big final. He's one of the best rucks of probably the last 20 years, and the way he uses his body, the way he creates contests in marking, and then gets around the ground. It's been incredible learning, watching the tape over the last sort of month with Hutto, watching how the best go about it, and that's going to be really important this week. We apply those learnings to Saturday night.
Do you take confidence out of it, mate? Because you should.
Yeah, it's, there's nothing better than having a crack against the best. Nick Nat is such a powerful beast. Max is so long and strong, and brain footy IQ is incredible. And then Brody, a couple of weeks before, who covers the ground and follows up like a midfielder. So they're all weapons that every ruckman tries to have, and hopefully we can sort of lean on them and try and improve them week in, week out. Can start contributing to the boys and helping the boys on the floor.
How hard is it for you to prep for the Dogs? They can throw up any number of options in the ruck, and Bevo likes to mix things up a bit.
Yeah, they're such a powerful midfield unit, led by Marcus on the floor and McRae. So whatever look they give us, it's going to be an exciting challenge. We're just going to have to get to work as a midfield group with our mid-coach Dale Tapping and look at the tape and see where the opportunities and where the threats lie, because it's going to be such an important battle there against a really class outfit in the Dogs midfield.
One of the options for them is to send English forward, and his size and height, and he can kick goals. Do you feel like if he's going one way to kick goals, you need to make an impact at the other end of the ground, kicking goals yourself?
Oh, not necessarily. He was a massive thorn in round 4. He was incredible in the air, Big Tim. So that'll be something we're going to have to put some work into to stop him being so powerful aerially. But no, we play such a team brand where 22 contribute. We're not no fuss about who's kicking the goals, as long as 22 are contributing to a strong role, and then that should hopefully leave smiles on the face on a Saturday night.
Have you guys decided who's coming in for Dan?
No, but lucky I'm just a ruckman. I just can knock it down, and I'll leave that to Fags. We trained really well today, and there's plenty of boys putting their hand up. But yeah, it's credit to Dan. He's pulled up really well, and his face is big black and blue eyes, but his nose is hanging on right angle. But yeah.
Look, do you expect, or are you planning on spending more time down forward then?
It's probably a bit early to tell on a Thursday. We'll go into our line meetings this afternoon and tomorrow when their team gets named to see where some opportunities may lie. But we'll just, whatever role Fags comes and taps me on the shoulder, I'm happy to do, and just create a contest. I'm a pretty simple man. Just create a contest and get it to ground, and happy days from there.
Oscar, how will you see this season? So last season made the prelim. If you don't get it done on Saturday night, is it a step backwards, or is it all part of the learning of this team still?
Yeah, when you work under Fags, who's the mantra of you either win or you learn, and that's certainly what we'll be doing. Obviously, we're out there to win every week, but we need to make sure we take the learnings, and we certainly did that against Melbourne. They were a class outfit, but they gave us plenty of learnings where we can improve and what needs to be able to try and beat the best. So we'll continue that philosophy for as long as Fags are around, and I think that'll carry on for many years.
Oscar, is it more difficult just to stay process-driven at this time of year rather than looking at the outcome, or is it a bit hard to not look at the outcome when you know what's at there?
Yeah, absolutely. We're all dreamers. I kid you not. You'd say that you don't go to bed thinking about what could be, what might be, but I think that's the beauty of our coaching group and the beauty of our culture at the moment, is we're really focused on that process, and we can pull ourselves into line. Well, it's all good to daydream and hope. We know that if we get to work, and that'll hold us in good stead rather than dreaming and crossing your fingers.
Oscar, when you look at a replacement for someone like Dan and obviously Eric's not there as well, do you have to, at this late in the season, do you have to almost go like for like, or can you change that within a week, the way you play, the style you play, not having a big target there?
I don't think so. I think the beauty of our team is we've got so many blokes that can play so many different roles. We saw that Bez was able to go forward and play that role where he brought the ball to ground and create a really strong contest. So however that might look, I think that's the beauty of our club at the moment. We've got talls that can play small, smalls that can play tall, and whoever's given that role of being that big key or being that big small to create a contest, get some speed and energy, I think they'll eat it up and create a really good contest for us.
It's one of Cal's strengths, isn't it?
Yeah. Cal, we've seen firsthand this year that Cal RT has been an absolute weapon. I think he's played in absolutely every position. He's been a weapon down a half back. He's played on the wing, given us speed, and then he with that back craft, he's been able to apply that as a forward as well. Yeah,